They say there is a book so dangerous, even touching it could invite demons into your life. Not a tale, not a myth. A real book, its name, Shams al-Maarif, the Son of Knowledge, written in the 13th century by Ahmad al-Buni, an Algerian mystic known for his obsession with divine names and the hidden powers of the unseen. This book has gained a reputation far darker than any other magical text in the Islamic world. But this isn't just a book of spells, it's a doorway. A doorway that promises power, knowledge, and communication with beings that don't belong in our world, and never have. Most libraries in the Middle East either keep it locked, hidden, or outright banned, because those who have read it, truly read it, performed its rituals, rarely return to speak of it, and those who do, they wish they hadn't. There's a story passed among occult circles in Morocco of a man named Jalil. He was a seeker of hidden knowledge, a scholar who thought himself brave enough to master the forbiddens. He acquired an old manuscript of Shams al-Maarif from a black market vendor deep in Fez. The pages were cracked and aged like dead skin. Symbols danced across the paper like they were alive, rearranging themselves when he wasn't looking. He began with small things, symbols drawn in chalk. Incantations whispered at midnight. Then the visions began. He saw a figure made of smoke standing at the foot of his bed, speaking in an ancient tongue he somehow understood. It told him secrets, real ones, secrets he could confirm. Things no man should know, and then the entity asked for something in return. Not money, not blood, something worse, his memory. Jalil forgot the names of his family, the face of his wife, the sound of his own voice. He tried to destroy the book, but it returned to him again and again. One day, his home was found burnt to the ground. No sign of Jalil, only the book sitting untouched among the ashes. What's inside this grimoire? Pages filled with geomantic symbols, numerical grids, invocations, and magic squares that supposedly correspond to the 99 names of Allah. But scholars warn, this isn't divine worship. This is something else, a reversal, a perversion. Many claim these rituals were not meant to call on angels, but on jinn, ancient creatures of smokeless fire, some friendly, most not. There is a chilling story from Lebanon about a teenage boy who tried to use a version of Shams al-Maarif he found online. He followed a ritual called the opening of the gate. He was found 3 days later in the forest speaking backwards, his fingernails torn off, eyes rolled into his head. He never recovered. The pages he used were soaked in blood, and none of the characters matched any known language. In Egypt, some whisper about a night of the sevens, a Shams ritual said to reveal one's personal guardian jinn. 7 candles, 7 lines of poetry, 7 drops of blood. But those who perform it are said to hear knocking from inside the walls afterward, and it never stops. One woman claimed her husband grew obsessed with the book and performed that exact ritual. Afterward, he stopped sleeping. He would draw endless circles with names she couldn't pronounce. One night, she woke up to him digging into the floor beneath their bed, whispering, "They're coming." She left with her child that morning. He was never seen again. You might wonder why someone would read this book at all. The answer: power. The legends claim Shams al-Maarif gives mastery over love, control over others, the ability to find hidden treasures, speak to the dead, even trap a jinn inside a ring or mirror. But that power comes with a cost. Some say if you finish the entire book, front to back, your soul becomes a beacon. Not just to spirits, but to something ancient, something outside this dimension, a watcher. And once it sees you, it never unsees you. Even in modern times, strange cases continue to surface. In Indonesia, a university banned the book after 3 students suffered severe hallucinations, one of whom vanished during a campus blackout. In Sudan, an old Sufi mystic reportedly warned villagers not to bring copies near mosques. He said it bends the air around holy places. In Saudi Arabia, a man was arrested for smuggling the book into the country wrapped in pig skin, believing it could mask its energy from angels. And here's the real horror. No one knows the true ending of Shams al-Maarif. There are dozens of versions, some with missing pages, others with ink faded like it was never meant to last. Some copies are rumored to end in blank parchment, with only the reader's reflection appearing, even when held away from a mirror. A few claim the final lines are not meant to be read, but spoken in the dark while staring into your own eyes. And if you do, you trade your voice for knowledge. But is it just myth, or did Al-Biruni truly find a way to channel Forbidden's forces through sacred words? The truth is ... you'll never know unless you open the book. But ask yourself first, what are you willing to lose for knowledge you were never meant to have? Because Shams al-Maarif doesn't just reveal the unseen, it invites it.